And today we're going to be talking about the HS-175G, which is Holy Stone's latest offering in the tiny drone department, with a 4K camera, electronic image stabilization, GPS positioning, and return to home, and some also features like Follow Me, which I tested and works. And the return to home is not too bad. It came home not directly on the target, it was slightly off, but needless to say, it's still going to return to home and it's still going to land really close to where you took off from. So let's go ahead. First thing I'm going to do is show you some footage that I shot with this drone, and then when we come back, we're going to go ahead and pull it out of the bag right here and show you everything that you're going to get and go over some of the features and details. Alright, so here is the drone itself. The first thing you're going to notice is this wonderful case that they're going to give you with a padded handle. It has a nylon shoulder strap. It has a pocket in the front to keep any paperwork that you may have, including registration certificates, licenses. Now, with this being a sub 249 gram, or a sub 250, meaning a 249 gram drone, you're not going to need to register this. You're not going to need a license to fly this, and you can pretty much fly it anywhere, provided you are flying recreationally. Anytime that you use the footage for a commercial reason, then you must have a Part 107. And that also means that being a 249 gram drone, that you do not need to use remote ID as well. So let's go ahead, since we've been through the legal mumbo jumbo, let's go ahead and open this up and see exactly what we're going to get. This is the upgraded version of the 175D. The 175D was an unstabilized camera and a lesser quality camera. This drone does come with image stabilization. In the top up here, the first thing you're going to see, we'll unzip this. This is where I have the booklets, your quick start guide, your safety guides, your battery precautions, and your manual. Right here on top, you're going to have the drone itself. Down deeper in, you're going to have your controller. And then we have a side pocket here that contains this box, and that's everything in the case. And we'll go through the accessories first, and you will have a second battery. This is what the battery looks like up close. It does have a level indicator right there. And that is, of course, your activation button for the drone as well. You're going to have a screwdriver for replacing propellers and doing maintenance. You will get extra props and screws in this little bag right here. And you will get not one, but two USB to USB-C charge cords for recharging your controller and recharging your batteries. Now here is your controller up front. This one does connect with Wi-Fi. It does not have the cord like the higher end Holy Stone drones. However, I had zero issues with connections between my phone and the controller. It actually worked pretty flawlessly this time. The little control thumb knobs right here, they do come off the drone, but once you get it, you just press them in. No issues at all. You have the flip up phone holder right here. It even has the nice rubber grips in the top to help hold your phone in place, and the rubber grips at top. I have an iPhone 14 Pro Max, which is a large phone, and it fit in here with no issues. You do have an auto takeoff button. You do have a return to home button. You can tilt your camera right here. This does not have a gimbal, but like I said, you saw in the footage how it was pretty doggone stable, and that's because it uses that electronic image stabilization. And then you have your camera button and your record button up here, and I will power this up, and that is what your display looks like right there. Alright, so here's the drone itself. You can see on the front that you have a camera. As I said, when you're flying, you can tilt this camera up and down. It is a foldable design, so it's going to be nice and compact. Unfold the front first, then unfold the back. You can see it's super small, but I did fly this thing very high and quite far away and had no issues whatsoever. It does have navigation lights here on the bottom, on the rear. It does also include a card slot on the side to store those higher quality videos for you right there, because we know that the ones that get transmitted to your phone via air are not always as good as the ones that you get off of a card carrying drone. The battery just simply slides and snaps into the back, and then if you look on the bottom there, you have a little camera, which is either your optic flow or basically like your landing camera, so the drone knows where it is returning to. And then on top, your propellers are the foldable design. And there you have a nice overview of the HS-175G. Holystone has really been stepping their game up with these drones. I can remember a time in the past to where if you hit return to home, it was a gamble. It was either going to come at you, or it was going to come down fast, or it wasn't going to come back at all. Those days are in the past. I've tested several of these this year, and they have all passed the return to home test. I was surprised, to be honest, with this not having a gimbal on it, how stabilized the footage was. And this is going to be a great drone for starters and beginners who want to get into the hobby, get in at a decent price, and also get good results. I hope this video helps, and thanks for watching.